Yo, what up YouTube? Today I'm gonna bring you guys a different type of video. Today's video is gonna be about how I got 100,000 arena points in 1 month in Chapter 2 Season 8 of Fortnite. I'm gonna be giving you guys my warm-up routine as well as my settings fully explained and why I use the settings that I use. So, let's get into it. Alright, so moving forward, I'm gonna be showing you guys my controller settings. So to start off, I use build immediately, builder pro on. Now, it is crucial that you guys have this on because it allows the game to place your builds as fast as possible. So if you do not have this on, please turn it on. It's very good and you'll be able to place your builds very quickly. Now, my edit hold time is at max and there's a reason I have it at max and I'll explain later in the video. Now, my build mode and my edit mode sensitivity are both at 2.2. Now, the reason I have them both at the same rate is because I like to have my consistency whenever I'm building and editing. So basically, if I have a higher editing speed or if I have a higher building speed, I don't have to put more effort for the other sensitivity so that I don't mess up any edits or any builds. So that's why I like having both my editing and building sensitivity at the same, so I'm able to be consistent as well as smooth whenever I'm fighting. I use advanced options on, obviously, because we're going to be talking about linear and exponential. And to start off, look horizontal speed and my look vertical speed are both at 43%. I have them both at 43% because it is a very good spot for me. I'm able to hit all my pumps and I'm able to keep that balance between my build mode and my edit mode sensitivity. So I would highly recommend you guys try these settings out and you can play around with them. So whatever you feel like, you can probably lower down to 42, maybe to like 2.1, 2.2. This is my original sense, 2.2, 2.2, 43, 43. Maybe you can increase it a little bit if you like a little bit quickness. But I would highly recommend you guys try 43 because it has allowed me to hit all my shots as well as to make sure that I'm consistent whenever I'm building and editing. Now, here we go, ADS. Now, the reason I have both my ADSs at 9.9 is because I'm able to have that good smoothness whenever I'm aiming long range shots as well as short range shots. So whenever I'm aiming at someone at far range, I'm able to hit most of my shots as well as whenever they're close range and I have an SMG, let's say, or an AR, I'm able to hit those shots as well. Now, look dampening time is at the lowest because it feels like an extra dead zone to me whenever I have it on. I have played with it before. I tried like 0.1 or 0.2, but to me it feels like an extra dead zone that I don't really like. So I wouldn't really recommend it. However, if you really do enjoy it, then it's just personal preference. It isn't really a game changer, it's just what you like and how your stick feels whenever you already have an extra dead zone applied. Obviously, I use linear, so if you play Fortnite a lot, I would highly recommend linear since linear is basically the way you can keep your building, your editing, and your shots all in a consistent rate. So I would highly recommend linear. For exponential, there are many good players on exponential. However, I've been on linear for so long that whenever I try exponential, it just feels very wonky, stiff. But if I were to stay on exponential for a long period of time, I feel like I could get very comfortable with it. And honestly, either input is really good, but if you're on linear and you play Fortnite a lot, just stay on linear. Exponential is good, but I wouldn't really recommend trying exponential a lot. For aim assist, obviously 100%, you gotta have the aim assist, you know. Now, control dead zone. This is one of the most important parts for controller players. So your dead zones basically determine it increases or decreases the area surrounding a stick that we ignore input from. Setting this value too low may result in characters continuing to move even after removing your finger from the stick. So basically, in simpler terms, the lower the dead zone, the faster your input's going to be for your stick, but the more likely you're going to have drift. So for me personally, this is a fairly new controller that I have. It doesn't really have drift, so I could technically play 5 dead zone if I wanted to, but knowing from experience, I've played from 5 dead zone for a few months in the past. I have gotten drift in less than like 3 weeks just from buying a new controller. So I would highly recommend just staying on a higher dead zone than 5.5. It's like 8.8. 8.8 is a pretty comfortable spot. I used to play on 8.8 myself. Very good. And I didn't get drift at all on 8.8. Maybe after like 2 or 3 months I started getting drift, which is why I switched to 10. However, I got a new controller and I realized that 10.10 was a very good comfortable spot for me. and as well as I probably won't get drift until maybe like 5 or 6 months. So I would highly recommend having a higher dead zone compared to a lower dead zone. But if you do like lower dead zone, just understand that you might get drift quicker compared to higher dead zone, and it's important that you have a good dead zone for yourself. So moving forward, foot controller, have it off. I've tried it before on. It makes your gameplay more smoother, but at the cost of input delay. And I personally love my input delay, so I probably won't play on enable foot controller because it gives me more input delay than what I have. And now, moving on to my controller binds. Here's my controller. This is a PS4 controller. I use the PS4 attachment paddles right here. These were like 30 bucks. Now, to start off, I jump with left stick right here, so L3. I crouch with right stick right here, which is R3. And I edit with left paddle and my switch mode with my right paddle. So, oh, it's shape changing. Okay. So, my left paddle is binded to edit, as well as my right paddle is binded to switch mode. Now, the reason I have these paddles is because it allows me to keep my thumb on my stick for the majority of the time. So I would highly recommend that you guys either get paddles or claw, because it allows you to keep your thumb on your stick at all times. So basically, you don't have to take off your stick whenever you're playing, whenever you try to edit. So let's say you're in a fight and you need to edit something. You don't want to like click off your thumbstick, because this is basically what you're using to look around, to aim, and to do everything in Fortnite. You quickly click your button for like switch mode or something. It basically makes you like skip a millisecond and a few seconds. Like that could be game changing in Fortnite. So I would highly recommend that you guys play paddles or claw, because if you take your thumb off your right stick, you're like giving the enemy a few seconds to do whatever they can do on you, and that could be game changing. So I would highly recommend that you guys always have your thumb on your right stick, because you'll be able to look around, you'll be able to place your builds, you'll be able to edit. So once again, play either paddles or claw. Now, moving forward with my editing controls, I confirm with L3. I do not use confirm edit on release. I select with R2. I reset with R1. And that's pretty much it. Oh, pickaxe, square, reload, X. So early in the video, I was talking about how I play on the max edit whole time. Now there's a reason to this. So as you guys can see in my settings, I have two switch modes. One says switch mode / edit, and the other one says switch mode. Now the reason I have this is because when you have switch mode / edit, it makes your edits twice as fast as having this on something else. So when I used to play with this unbound, my edits used to be pretty good, but when I play with it on, it made my edits faster, and I have yet to switch off of it. So I would highly recommend you guys try it out. So for me, this used to be emote, and I don't really emote in game. I probably use my keyboard, so I would highly recommend you guys try switch mode / edit, as well as making this the max you can, because your edits will feel faster. So yeah. Alright, so moving forward, I'm going to be showing you guys my warm up in creative and how I get prepared for arena. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, so this is the way I warm up for arena. So basically, come over here to the islands, and this is my favorite map at the moment. Raiders Peace Control Practice Map B3. So as you can see, the code is 6818-9760-6623. The code is going to be at the top. So yeah, this is a very good map because it helps with my peace control as well as my aim, and it basically allows me to practice what I have to do in game in an arena. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so I'm going to be showing you guys which courses I do. So my favorite one at the moment is number 7. So you might be asking, why number 7? So here, our enemy is above us. So whenever I'm playing arena, there's a lot of times where your enemies are always going to be above you. So in order for me to warm up for these situations, what I do is I might go for a triple edit over here. I might go for a double edit. I might turn around, and then I might like double edit down and then just hit them. So you could basically do whatever you like, But for me personally, I like doing a lot of stuff. I like maybe go for like some edits, some Mongrel classics. It basically personal preference. I like sometimes doing high walls too, like this right here. Then we go for a full box, and those are just some few tricks that I know and what you guys could do as well. So I'm gonna be showing you guys a few of those tricks. So the last one I just showed was a high wall. Now what you want to do is you want to place a stair and a cone and a floor above you. The reason I have a cone in the floor is because since since the enemy is above you, they won't be able to shoot you at that given moment. And what you want to do is you want to surprise your enemy. So basically, you want to place a wall over here. As you can see, your wall is going to be placed right there. And you want to do this huge side jump. And this is the most important part of this whole retake because it will secure your height as well as you eliminating your opponent. So right here, you turn around quickly, place a ramp, and you're going to place these two walls over here as the one above right there. So once you have that down, you're going to jump up. You're probably going to place a ramp up there. And now basically you're going to be fully protected. Now in the in-game you probably won't have these metal walls over here, but once you have these walls over here, your enemy is going to be over here and they won't be able to shoot you at all. So basically once you have that down, the next thing I usually like doing is maybe going for like a full box. So I full box this area so they won't be able to shoot me from both these angles. And then I go for another full box and then do full box them again and then you go for a huge shot. So now I'm going to be showing you guys some other tricks that I do. So earlier I believe I showed something like this where I went up here and then I turn around, went up, double it down and then 200. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that. So first off, like the first retake that I showed you guys, cone, floor, double edit, wall, triple edit. So basically you're going to be doing a triple edit and your opponent is going to be above you. Now you're going to place the wall over here, cone and floor, edit that. You can jump over here, turn around real quick, do a high wall, and then you're going to edit, stair, floor, edit down, and then 200 them. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. So I'm going to be showing you guys some more tricks and more courses that I use. So another one of my favorites, I believe, is number 12. Let's see, I believe this is it. Oh yeah, number 12. So basically, this is where I practice my full boxing. As you guys can see my montages, I'm pretty good at full boxing people, and this is the reason why. So basically, how I start off personally is I place a wall. Sometimes I might place a cone. I don't think I can place a cone there though. And basically, I edit through this whole course. I just wall off everything and I piece everything that I'm able to. So I keep going, and go for a full box. So I would highly recommend you guys practice this course specifically because it improves your full boxing and your aim as well. So over here, keep messing up my edits, but we're fine. And then another 200. Boom, boom, 200. Yeah, as you guys can see, full boxing is an important aspect in Fortnite, so make sure that you have this trick down. And in order to full box, what I do is I place a wall first, edit, cover those sides, another edit over here, there we go, cone, I might place a cone above me just to be a little bit more fancy, another cone, another wall, edit, and then we go for the full box, then we kill them. So, do it one more time. See, there we go. Right. Okay, so moving forward, I'm showing you guys some piece control tunnels that I do in Raider's piece control edit course. So I'm gonna do number 4 for instance. I don't think I've ever done this one, but this is just an example of what I do. I usually like clicking either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6. So this one, I believe you just have to piece everything that you can. So try and place your builds at most as possible because it helps you practice whenever you need to piece in a game. So let's see, we're just gonna keep piecing. We go up over here, triple edit, down here, double edit, turn to the right, edit a door, up here, triple edit, go down again, to the left, right here, triple edit, choking my edits a little bit, to the right here, triple edit, and bam. Basically, just place as most builds as you can, as well as edit at the same time, so that you're able to master all your edits whenever you're in-game, as well as whenever you're fighting your opponents. So I'm just keep practicing this and show you guys what possibly you could do. So like maybe in these little cubbies over here, you could like mongrel, fake 200 someone, triple edit again. Maybe if I could edit, come down here, up here again, and then basically just keep practicing that until you're comfortable with each tunnel. And one more that I do over here is this basic piece control, which is number 6. Now, 6 is one of the most important piece controls that you need to do because it involves side jumping. Now, in that first course that I showed you guys, I showed you how high walling is an essential whenever you're fighting in a mid-game fight. So here, I'm going to be placing a wall over here. I'm going to do that little edit. I'm going to quickly place 2 walls before this enemy can shoot me, as you can see. And then I'm going to quickly do a jump right here. And I'm going to place a cone in the floor right above them so that they won't be able to shoot me. And then I do a quick double edit. And then you hit them for a max pump. Now, okay, so now I'm going to be showing you guys what you can do on the left side. And basically it's the same thing, just reverse. So obviously high jump. Okay, you got this down. Now we do the cone and the floor. And then you could go for like a full box so that they won't be able to shoot you. We can do it again over here. Maybe do a stair floor edit down. Then just full piece them. Alright, I'm going to show you guys one more time. Just for safe measures. This time I decided to place a ramp and then a floor. And that's pretty much what I do in Raiders Piece Control Edit course. So now I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay on what I do in Arena and a little bit of clips. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop below any questions. I will answer them as soon as possible. And if you have any more questions, just follow my Discord link down below. Join my Discord server and I'll be chatting with you guys there. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and let's head into the clips.
I mean, at least what? 14
Oh, that is a purple spouse. Most likely. Nice, Kyra. I hit him for, I think, some decent amount of damage.